Hey and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Raphael Varan confirms Lisandro Martinez was substituted with an Uncle Tandon injury. Manchester United defender Raphael Varane has confirmed that Lisandro Martinez was substituted at half-time against Wolverhampton Wanderers with an ankle tendon injury. The £120,000 a week star lined up alongside Varane in central defence for the season opener. He picked up a booking in the 17th minute and was substituted at the interval. It was initially predicted that manager Eric Ten Hag made a tactical decision to replace Martinez with Victor Lindelof, considering he did not want to risk a potential sending off. However, speaking after the 1-0 win, Varane revealed that the substitution was injury related. He added that it's only a little problem and does not believe it's a big deal. He told BBC Sport, "A little problem on his ankle tendon. We'll see, but I don't think it's a big deal. We'll see how he is this week." Varane and Martinez have been terrific as a pairing at the heart of the defense. In the latter's absence, we saw how Wolves were able to create more chances in the final third. Ten Hag surprisingly did not provide an update on Martinez in his post-match press conference, which suggests that the injury concern could be a minor one. We should get a clear update from the club in the coming hours. Hopefully, there is nothing serious and Martinez will be back on the pitch for the away game at Tottenham. Otherwise, United may need to enter the transfer market for a new centre-back. Talks are already underway with Bayern regarding Benjamin Kovar. A first bid has been made. Bayern have set a high price tag of 45 to 50 million euros for the World Cup winner. The Frenchman is said to be eager to join the Red Devils before the transfer deadline. Aaron Wan-Bissaka impresses for Man United in 1-0 win over Wolves. Manchester United right-back Aaron Wan-Bissaka delivered an impressive display during the club's 1-0 Premier League win over Wolverhampton Wanderers on Monday night. The Red Devils started their campaign with 3 points at Old Trafford, but their performance was far from impressive. They attempted 15 shots compared to Wolves' 23 on the night. The visitors created the better chances to find the back of the net, but ultimately United came up on top. Rafael Varan scored a late winner with a header from Wan-Bissaka's cross. Aside from his assist, the 25-year-old was also good with the ball at his feet yesterday. He was dispossessed on a few occasions, but overall, he was one of the best performers. The right-back had an impressive 72 touches, completing 40 of his 44 passes, an accuracy of 91%. He made 3 key passes and won 3 out of 4 take-ons. Defensively, Wan-Bissaka registered 2 tackles, 2 interceptions, 2 clearances, blocked 2 shots, and won 6 duels. It was a fine display from the fullback, who got the nod over Diogo Dalot. Wan-Bissaka is currently fighting for positions with Dalot at right back. The latter signed a long-term contract recently, but Ten Hag was happy to continue with the Englishman. The Crystal Palace graduate delivered a good performance against Wolves yesterday. It's quite visible that he has improved with his movement and link-up play in the final third. Wan-Bissaka was eager to make overlapping runs when required. For the goal, he found himself in the right spot to deliver a loopy cross for Varane. He deserves plenty of credit. Hopefully, the right back can continue his good start to the campaign. United are planning contract talks with him. It could be a matter of time before he commits to another fresh deal. Andre Onana reveals Eric Ten Hag's strong message versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Manchester United fought to a 1-0 win over Wolverhampton Wanderers last night, with summer signing Andre Onana front and center of more of the action than Eric Ten Hag would perhaps have liked. The £42 million goalkeeper was interviewed after the match and opened up on the manager's word at the interval. He said, "He gave a strong message inside. He said we have to remember what is important, the meaning of the first goal. If you score an early goal, it's easier. He told us to keep the ball and to control the game. Unfortunately, United did not come flying out of the blocks in response with a surprisingly lack of sharpness in possession and in defensive transition, allowing Wolves to regularly win possession in the middle third and dribble through the midfield. But ultimately, the win was secured, and Onana is in no doubt as to who the Red Devils have to thank for the 3 points. Onana went on to add, "We had to be there for the right moment, and I am very happy the moment came with Rafa. He did a fantastic job, and he was there to score. We have a win because of Rafa." There may be a slight disagreement among the fan base concerning that statement, however, with Onana himself enjoying a fine debut, the late penalty claim aside. The Cameroonian was no doubt thrilled to have bagged a clean sheet on his competitive bow, but he refused to take all of the credit. He said, "A clean sheet is not just for me, it's for all of us. It's the defense, the midfield, and the strikers that shows how strong we are defending. It was a brilliant defending. I am really pleased with what we have done. It was nice to win the game, and we have to look forward to some important games ahead." Manchester United take on Tottenham Hotspur away from home on Saturday and will be looking to improve their performance tenfold to get a result. Matej Kovar joins Bayer Leverkusen from Manchester United. Bayer Leverkusen have confirmed their capture of Manchester United goalkeeper Matej Kovar this morning. The 23-year-old may never have played in a senior competitive fixture for the Red Devils, but he did impress in the preseason. Kovar was highly regarded by staff around Carrington and enjoyed a fine loan spell at Sparta Prague, where he was declared the goalkeeper of the year in the Czech First Division. Nevertheless, he was omitted from Man United's tour squad for their games in the USA as he sought to secure first-team football elsewhere. As reported by the People's Person, Bayer Leverkusen have been in discussion with United for a couple of weeks. The talented shot-stopper flew out to Germany last Thursday for the first part of his medical and is now officially a Leverkusen player. As relied by Bully News, the Bundesliga side agreed a deal worth up to 9 million euros, although only 5 million euros of that fee will be paid up front. The rest will be made up of performance related bonuses. Harry Maguire's transfer at risk. West Ham are eyeing other centre backs. Manchester United defender Harry Maguire's transfer to West Ham United hangs in the balance, with the Hammers assessing other centre backs. According to the Telegraph, West Ham are concerned with how long it's taking to finalise Maguire's move. Man United have already agreed a £30 million offer from West Ham. Maguire has also given the green light by accepting the personal terms. However, the delay is caused by an issue between Maguire and United. The England international wants a payoff from the Red Devils after receiving a boost to his salary as a result of United qualifying for the Champions League. David Moyes wants new additions to his squad after sanctioning the £105 million sale of Declan Rice to Arsenal. Central defense is one area where he wants more quality, and he has identified Maguire as a key target. Maguire is currently the fifth choice centre back option at United. Raphael Varane, Lisandro Martinez, Victor Lindelof, and Luke Shaw are ahead of him in the pecking order. He started just 8 Premier League games last campaign. Gareth Southgate has already warned him about his spot in the England national team for the 2024 European Championships. The 30-year-old does not fit into the style of football Ten Hag wants his team to play. The Dutchman prefers his centre-backs to be proactive and comfortable with the ball at their feet. Maguire is immobile and often slows down the pace of the game. After being forced to warm the bench and stripped of the club captaincy, Maguire must find a new club. Moving to West Ham will help him to revive his career. The Hammers do not play possession-based football. Moyes wants a strong centre-back who can defend his box well. Maguire could be a solid acquisition for West Ham, who want a new leader after Rice's departure. Manchester United make approach to sign £50 million Premier League star. Manchester United have reportedly made an approach to Everton to sign Amadou Onana this summer. According to a report from The Guardian, the 21-year-old midfielder is firmly on Man United's radar in the summer transfer window. United manager Eric Ten Hag has turned his attention to the Belgium international due to a lack of progress in negotiations with Fiorentina regarding a deal for Sofiana Robert. Onana is an absolute powerhouse of a central midfielder, and he proved last season with the Toffees that he is perfectly suited to the physicality and intense speed of Premier League football. However, the 21-year-old's stay at Goodison Park could well be a short-lived one. The Guardian reckoned that United have contacted Everton and registered their interest in signing the former Lille man this summer. The Toffees would only consider selling him for a minimum of £50 million, so he certainly won't come cheap. Having said that, he'd be worth every penny. Onana has the physicality and athleticism that Man United have lacked in the middle of the park recently. His ability to win back possession and then carry the ball forward could take United play through the middle of the park to a whole new level entirely. And if it's £50 million that's needed to sign Onana this summer, the powers that be at Man United should not hesitate to bring him to Old Trafford. Man United need to pay 40 to 50 million euros to sign Bayern star Benjamin Pavard. Manchester United will need to pay a significant transfer fee to sign Bayern Munich defender Benjamin Pavard this summer, according to Bild. The Red Devils are currently in the process of selling Harry Maguire to West Ham United, but they are looking to land a replacement first. United boss Eric Ten Hag has urged the hierarchy to sign Pavard from the German champions, but a deal could be difficult to pull off for the club. The Red Devils are willing to pay £25 million, about 29 million euros, for the 27-year-old, but Bayern currently value the France international between 45 to 50 million euros. As per Bild, Bayern are reluctant to sell him for anything less, having failed to negotiate the transfer of Kyle Walker from Manchester City. Pavard has made it clear that he wants to join United this summer, but a deal depends on whether United are willing to pay a much higher fee. The Red Devils have had a brilliant summer transfer window with three quality signings in Mason Mount, Andre Onana, and Rasmus Højlund. Pavard has been identified as the replacement for Maguire, but the club face a stumbling block with Bayern raising their transfer demands. The Bavarian Giants were initially willing to sell for around 30 million euros, but the recent transfer setback over Walker has increased Pavard's valuation. In our view, United are unlikely to pay 45 to 50 million euros for Pavard, but they may need to come close to the figure to persuade Bayern to part ways with him. United could sign Nice Jean-Claire Todibo for 40 million euros, but it appears Pavard is the priority for the manager, considering his versatility in defense. The 96,000 euros a week star is a strong ball-playing defender who possesses good tackling skills and likes to win aerial duels. He can play comfortably at centre-back or right-back. This could be a prime season behind Ten Hag's preference to sign him over Todibo. Man United need to sign Sofiana Robert after underwhelming Casemiro display versus Wolves. Manchester United need to step up their interest in signing Fiorentina midfielder Sofiana Robert in order to provide strong competition to Casemiro. The Red Devils started their Premier League campaign with a 1-0 win over Wolverhampton Wanderers at Old Trafford on Monday night. However, the performance was far from convincing. United registered 15 shots on goal compared to the 23 attempts from the visitors. Wolves were the better side after the interval, and United's lack of control in midfield was a key reason behind the dominance from them. Casemiro has been a fantastic signing since his arrival from Real Madrid last summer, but he had a difficult outing in the curtain raiser. The Brazilian played in his customary number 6 role but struggled to ascertain control with Mason Mount and Bruno Fernandes in advanced positions. The 31-year-old made 2 tackles and 5 clearances, but his overall display was underwhelming. He won only 3 out of 15 duels contested on the night. He was dispossessed 17 times and was dribbled past on 4 occasions. It was a forgettable game for the experienced star, but he played through the entire 90 minutes. In our opinion, United currently lack strong competition for Casemiro in the squad, and they should step up talks to sign Robert from Fiorentina. The Morocco international has already given the green light to join the club, but United need to meet Fiorentina's request of 30 million euros to sign him. The 26-year-old is currently in the prime of his career, and we believe he would be a perfect competitor to Casemiro for the holding midfield role at United. He is not a tough tackler like the Brazilian, but has splendid distribution skills and better concentration from the center of the park alongside a good work rate. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.